Hello, you're welcome back to my channel. You're welcome if this is your first time. Welcome to our community of people with purpose. Okay, I know you're wondering what happened just now. It's not the audio, it's not the video. I didn't have a brain block, but I know you were wondering what happened. That's what it feels like when you have to wait. You wonder. People are waiting for you to do something, to say something, to show something, to bring forth something. And then they are waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like the wait is endless. Now, sometimes that's the expectation of people. Sometimes even your own expectation. You've done something, you're waiting for a result, you're waiting for an outcome, and then it seems like you have to wait endlessly. It was just like this 1 or 2 second wait that you had to do. And you're just like, did something go wrong? Did the audio go off? What happened to her? All right. That's how waiting feels like sometimes. And it can be very demanding, can be very stressful, can create a lot of anxiety. But I want to assure you that if you know how to wait, your wait will not be fruitless. I'll tell you how to wait. You see, naturally, when you set yourself to do something, you want an outcome. And many times we want an immediate and instant result. But there are situations whereby you have to wait. For instance, you probably have to wait for a woman between the time she takes in. Not even probably. You definitely have to wait for a woman between the time she takes in to the time she delivers. You have to wait between the time you start a foundation to the time that you put up the roof. Those are waiting times. But what do you do while you're waiting? Sometimes your waiting looks as if it's just endless because you think this should happen today or it should happen tomorrow, and it's now a week, it's now a month, it's now a year, or 5 years, or 10 years, or 15, or 20, 25, or even more. I have had to wait for certain things before, and eventually they came by. Some I'm still waiting for, and I know somehow it will come by. And if it doesn't come by in my lifetime, well, it may just come, but I'm hoping that it will come in my lifetime. So this is how you wait. While you're waiting, don't give up. There's a way that you conduct yourself while you're waiting, at least to show that, yes, I have hope that this will happen. So don't give up. Don't get frustrated. Don't start misbehaving or showing anger or bitterness, thinking that others are moving on and then you are on this waiting spot. Okay, so you need to just get busy. While you don't give up, get busy. Get doing something that shows what it is that you're waiting for. For instance, if you are waiting for a baby, maybe you've been married and you're waiting to, get pregnant and waiting for a baby. Okay, while you're doing that, why don't you think about buying some baby things or taking some lessons on how to care for a baby, or putting yourself in shape so that you're good when it's time to when the baby comes and all that. So just get yourself doing something. Don't sit down and just set up a pity party. That's another thing that you shouldn't do. Setting up a pity party just because you feel that, well, this thing that somebody else has, I don't have it. Don't set up a pity party, because eventually the people that attend your pity party, they're going to go back and set up a mocking party behind you, and you will not be there. So there's no need. When they come calling and say, oh, what party is going on? Just tell them the hoping party. All right? So that's the party you should actually set up. Get yourself busy. In fact, when people come in to say, let's raise a pity party, tell them I won't be around. I'm too busy to sit around and be pitying myself. There's more to you. That's another thing that you need to know. And you need to get, into yourself, that there's more to me than this thing that I'm waiting for. There are lots of other aspects of my life. So I should not circle the whole of my life, the whole of my being, round about this one thing that I'm waiting for. Why don't you explore other parts of your life? Explore other parts about you. Explore other things around you. Okay, so that your whole world doesn't circle around this one thing that you're waiting for. And trust me, you'll find that there's more to you. There's more around about you. There are more beautiful things, okay, that you have probably not discovered because your eyes have just been on this one single thing. So this is just the right way to wait. Now, the other thing is that sometimes you find people that they're also waiters like you. You might want to get around them, and not for pitying each other, but to encourage each other. So sometimes such support groups are really nice. I find that you can actually encourage each other. So once you find that, oh, okay, this person, you're actually waiting for a similar thing, let's get around, let's, have tea together, let's have lunch together. Probably there's some things that you learn from each other, some energy that you share, some lessons that you learn from them, certain things that probably they've done that you haven't tried, and they'll also take some things that you've done that they haven't tried. Okay? So while you're waiting, get busy. While you're waiting, keep hope alive. While you're waiting, be an energy and a support to somebody else. I really do believe that your waiting will not be in vain. I really do believe that no matter how long you've waited, your day of joy will come. I really wish you the best. Till we see again, take care of yourself.